But there is something I'm hesitant and I'm shy a little bit about using that word enclave. Because there's something about the word enclave that kind of suggests kind of a closed offness, a confined sort of thing, a small sort of thing. And I don't like that imagery. If that's what you take for the word enclave, then just dismiss it out of your head. Because what I think of when I think of the kingdom, and I think of this type of enclave, the enclave of grace, this community of grace that we have, is that it is not a confined little, let's all kind of huddle up and do our own thing kind of thing. It is an expanding sort of thing. The reason we want to go into all the campus is because, man, we just think that God is more powerful than darkness, that love will champion over death, that Christ is more powerful than any enemy in this world. And we want to take hope out to those people. We don't want to sit here, and we don't want to just be a part of our own little narrow circle. We want to go to the ends of campus, to the ends of the earth, and take that hope. And that's what CSF is about. That's who we are, an enclave of grace, of Jesus giving grace that will forgive, and not just forgive, but also transform and heal, and then radically use us to transform the world to where we will look back someday and God will say, 110,000 meals, that's great, but that ain't even the top 100 things I did with you in your life. The neighbor that you were able to share the gospel with, the old lady down the street who was losing hope because her husband had died, and you would just go and visit with her and pray with her and love her and show. Those are amazing things that God wants to do with you, through you, now in your time in campus and for the rest of your lives. And so I just want to ask you tonight, and it's just a closing question. The band's going to come up, we're going to sing, and you can just think about this as you sing, is, do you want in? There's no fees. There's no, hey, where do I sign up, in terms of some official membership sort of thing at CSF. People say, well, how many members at CSF? I don't know. Whoever wants to be a part of CSF can be in here. We're just a community of people who are forgiven and who God set free. And if you're new, especially if you're a freshman, transfer student, anybody just kind of coming in here, or you're just going, hey, I wasn't a part of CSF in the past, but now I'm thinking about doing that, man, I just want to encourage you to come in. And I want to encourage you to find a place where CSF becomes small. We've got core groups that we do, which are just 8 to 10 people groups that do Bible study. We meet weekly in houses. There's about 100 different people out in our community who are post-college age people, somewhere between the ages of 23 and 63, who just pour into people. And we get together and we just hold each other accountable, and we eat meals together, and we just do life together and try to push each other to be who God made us to be. If you're a freshman, shift groups. Just groups where you can get together again with about 8 to 10 other people and just figure out where life with God fits into life with college. Life with God fits into life with college. That's what I want for you. I want you to find a home at CSF. So my question to you, and I think it's one of the most central questions, and call me a homer, say I'm overstating it, whatever. But I do think that the answer you give to that question, will I step in? Will I step in? If it's not CSF, maybe one of the other campus ministers here on campus, but will I step in to a community of people who will hold me accountable, who will support me, and who, when the time comes, I can take stuff in their backpack and carry it for them? Because I think the answer you give to that question will be one of the most defining questions you answer in your entire college career. So,